In what context were these pieces created, both cultural and personal?
The context was the middle and late 70s when, both personal and nationally, the arts, crafts, and traditional arts were taking the liberty to illustrate in their work what they felt were some of the problems of the political United States, the religious United States, and the social United States. I always felt extremely fortunate that I was able to learn my craft at that moment. I could illustrate things that bothered me about the society around me in my work, and then people would be open to laughing at it and buying it and wearing it. So the pieces that are actually here in the Smithsonian and the Luce Foundation, those pieces are from a chess set that I made, a wearable chess set. And I used the chess set because it had politics, religion, and the commerce of the United States. You could illustrate what you felt were the foibles and the hypocrisies of those things at that time. Nearly 25 years after this early work, I started to work with larger pieces of metal and began experimenting with blacksmithing. I'm quite the novice at ironwork. I don't have 25 years of blacksmithing. So I'm simple in my designing. And what I do in jewelry, which is very fluid and somewhat organic, I would like very much to have that same design showing in the iron.
What has come of working with a new medium on a larger scale?
Well, there's so many categories there. Design-wise, the larger medium with actually a little less knowledge than I have in the smaller field has brought my design thinking. It's a little bit more linear, it's a little more geometric. I have an understanding of the metal, but I'm not a welder. So the man that I work with, Luce, has to interpret what I'm drawing in a way that he can physically build the structure. We are also doing very functional custom work. So there are functions that have to be serviced within the design. For me, the chance to work big and to go into iron was a natural. For 20 years, I kept trying to get bigger and bigger, and I would do a lot of sculpture that was the size of a bread box. Things that I could do within my own shop, things that I could have, I had the financial ability to produce. But the desire to go large was always there. When I had this opportunity to buy into a large iron shop with a hot room, which is the forge and the hammer, I immediately took it. It's been an amazing experience working with the metal. It's not small, but metal is metal. I still do jewelry because I like the ability of having control over all of the facets of creating the jewelry piece. Iron has now influenced my jewelry, which I will always do. I love the intimate design of the jewelry, but iron now is part of my jewelry. The color of iron and gold together is beautiful, and the way I work the iron, which is direct, hands-on, and then the way I work the wax, which is then cast into gold, the two combinations have been, for me, really quite beautiful and successful.